every day. Hello, hello, hi! Welcome to Monday Morsels in Barebones Kitchen. Not my Barebones Kitchen, Nick's Barebones Kitchen, which is not very bare. So welcome. I am your culinary coach, Harmony, and I love to bring a guest onto my show. And of course, Nick has always got my back when it comes to stuff like this. So she taught me how to make homemade pudding tonight, and I was very excited about that. But she's got lots of tips and tricks for this beautiful, delicious, and amazing dessert that you can smack, flip, and rub it down several different ways, okay? And don't be getting nasty and dirty on me, okay? Don't be getting, let me be that. I will move my mind out of the gutter so y'all can go by. All right, Nick, thanks for joining me.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
What are we drinking again?
Strawberry blonde ale from Wild Man Brewing.
Woohoo!
Soothing
Wild Man.
Strawberry, and we have a strawberry trifle. So
Because we're trifling tonight.
we're trifling. I forgot the whipped cream though.
Okay. We're picking all kinds of things. Like there's all kinds of, there's many layers, but it's okay because it looks beautiful.
So you can do this a lot of ways, but I have a fancy little trifle dish. It even comes with a little stand so you can make it even fancier if you wanted to, but I usually just use it like a bowl. And today we're doing more like a take on a strawberry shortcake. And I am using angel food loaf that I cut up into cubes, so you can see here.
So before you go too far,
Yeah.
if they don't have this fancy trifle bowl, they can just use a glass bowl,
Yeah, you can use anything.
a cake pan.
You could use a cake pan. It is more fun if it's something you can see through. So my go-to sometimes, especially when I'm transporting it, is like clear solo cups.
Okay.
And then you can make them individual.
Look at that, clear
Or
solo
if you
cups.
have like even just a clear glass, you could use any
To
kind
do
of
like
glass
individuals.
Yeah, I
Okay.
even have like fun little like individual dessert like shooter glasses. You can
Okay.
use those.
All right.
But little clear plastic cups are cool. You could even have a fun night where you just put all of these ingredients out and let people build their own trifle. Like
Love
a
it.
parfait. There's lots of ways you can do it. So,
What was your tip and trick for
the angel food.
cake?
So, like I said, I cubed this up, and this will yield a lot more than you think. This is just one little loaf, and when I cubed it, it made 6 cups. So I always end up buying 2 because it always feels like it's not going to be
Never
enough.
gonna be enough.
And then it is, and so then I just freeze this one. And you literally can just put this in the freezer just the way it is, and it will last, and it will taste awesome, and it thaws super quick. So when you go to the store, buy 2 of these, stick one in the freezer. Use one for your dessert. You can always have one.
You always got to dessert in the freezer.
So like I said, one loaf ended up being about 6 cups. So if you think about that, you could if you do 3 layers, that's, 2 cups per layer. That's pretty good. So
Right.
We're going to start with our little cake layer just at the bottom. And we might cut up some more. It just depends on how I feel. But I think it's going to be enough.
Now you said you've done brownies with this?
Yeah, so
Chocolate cake?
yeah, this is the angel food cake loaf, but you could do brownies. You could even, I have sugar cookies. You could even like throw sugar cookies in there if you want.
All right.
Whatever you feel like. Chocolate cake, vanilla cake. You can use pound cake. Even you could use cookies, like chocolate chip cookies. Just anything you want.
What's your very favorite way to do it?
I like doing brownies.
What do you mix with the brownies?
Instead of vanilla pudding, which we made, I would use chocolate pudding.
Okay.
Sometimes I've taken Kahlua and poured it over.
So it's like death by chocolate.
Yeah. Which is, that's what my husband loves. He loves lots of chocolate. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
you can add.
Hey, Mikey. Oh, pound cake? Yeah. Pound cake.
Definitely. I actually think that pound cake might actually work a little bit better than this is similar to pound cake because this is the angel food loaf. You can also get the angel food cakes that are in the bump pans, or you can make one from scratch too. But those are a bit lighter and fluffier, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're making a big one and it's going to be left over, the denser cake is going to hold up better in the fridge left over. So And in here, I took strawberries, sliced them kind of thin. They were kind of big strawberries for this time of year. And I added some raspberries, and I just sprinkled them with sugar and stirred them up and sat them in the fridge all day so they have a nice little syrup in them. If it was more summertime, they'd be even juicier and you'd have more of a sauce, and I actually like to pour the sauce a little bit on the loaf cake. But that's also why I put the berries down first over the loaf cake, because I like that flavor that it gives the breading. So just gonna add some fruit here, make sure we have enough for all of our layers. Just enough in there to give it some flavor and color. So I kind of tend to push some of them to the side of the bowl so that as you layer it, it makes it prettier. So you can kind of start seeing that on the side. And then if I had like a chocolate fudge or something like that, I would put that over the strawberries now. But we're not doing that today. That's something else you can do. I made a quick vanilla pudding. So this was not your traditional pudding where you temper eggs. It was not complicated. Harmony got to watch me do it. You literally put everything in the pan all at once, let it cook, and then take it off and add the vanilla and butter. So that's what this is. But you could use instant pudding or the cook and serve pudding or whatever you want. Most of the time, this is all stuff that I have on hand, and it's super quick and easy to make other than waiting for it to cool. So this is barely cool enough to put on here. So
she was a little impatient with that cooling part. Just a little impatient, though.
So we're just layering, and I'll show you in just a second, layering some pudding in here. And I did this recently for a friend where I made individual cups for them to share with their friends for their birthday. And it was, I have to say, I liked it so much better with the homemade pudding than the...
Yeah?
Yeah, I did. So we got some pudding in there. And then I forgot a spoon for the whipped cream.
Nick doesn't care about how many dishes she uses, just so y'all know. She's like, all the dishes.
So we made whipped cream from scratch, but let me tell you, just buy the Cool Whip. It's actually way cheaper. I bought a thing of heavy whipping cream, and that's what I made this whipped cream with. It was $5.79, and then that doesn't include the cost of the sugar and the vanilla, but a tub of whipped topping is like $3. So just buy
less than $3. Yep. And that freezes too.
It does. In fact, you usually find it in the freezer
that's
aisle.
where you find it, is the freezer aisle. So.
Yeah. So just buy the canned whipped topping.
I mean, this is gonna it's gonna taste way better. But if you're in a pinch or you're trying to like scrimp and save, like go with the Cool Whip.
Or if you're like me,
or
you always
topping.
have some in the freezer because you buy too many at the holiday times.
Yeah.
So.
Because nobody wants to whip up 5 gallons of heavy whipping cream, first of all, to put on pies.
I mean, sometimes it's fun, depending on how much time you have. So now we've got more white, so it's a little boring, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Another layer of bread.
Do you ever sprinkle cinnamon in your heavy whipping cream?
I have not done that. I have made chocolate whipping cream, but I have not done cinnamon. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Kind of gives the illusion that there's vanilla beans in there.
Oh. I mean, if you add enough vanilla, it'll turn a color.
Well, it will. I've actually used the coffee syrups in it too. That's a little tricky, but...
Oh, for flavor and sugar.
Yep.
Got to watch your sugar if you're doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So more strawberries. I usually traditionally go with, kind of 3 fat layers. But you could do a bunch of smaller layers or just, you could even just do 1 big fat layer and then another layer of fruit. You could do it however you want. That's what makes it fun.
This is fun. Yeah, it's a fun dessert.
Super easy. A lot of stuff you could have. I mean, you could, if you have frozen berries in your freezer, pull those out. Use those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add some of this juice that's in here so then it'll go down on the sides, make it even prettier.
And this is kind of an all-year dessert.
Yeah. See? You can see the sauce starting to drip down. We'll do some more pudding. This is already our third layer. I lose track. I just throw it in there. And then I have some fun ideas to make, you know, presentation is fun. I have fun with that kind of stuff. So I have a couple.
That's when you get to impress people,
Yeah.
is that presentation.
Yeah, this is super simple, but you can make it super fancy if you want.
I mean, you bring it out in a glass jar like this, it's like people are already oohing and ahhing, right?
Mm-hmm. I feel like I did something wrong, but oh well. It's not wrong. Nothing's wrong. It's whatever you feel.
It's good. It's
whatever
good.
you feel.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Hello, hello, Wheeler. Nick was really hoping for more banter the other day, just so you know.
Like, you just gave up,
Just
dude.
tapped out, like right now. And FYI, I will be back on Wednesday, just so you know. And I'm not going to be taking the next 2 weeks off.
So I've already filled it kind of full, so my next layer is going to be a little bit smaller. I'm actually taking some of my chunks of pound cake and just making it a little bit smaller because I just want to make a topping. We're still going to add some more strawberries and a little bit more pudding and whipped cream here. But I'm just making it a little bit thinner layer because otherwise it's going to be too full. Got a little heavy-handed with each layer. That's okay. There's no wrong way to do this.
Just because you're trifling. That's why. It's because you're trifling.
Every day we're trifling. But I mean, you could almost, if you really wanted to, you could almost even do this. So this is just a crumb top, and then you could add your whatever, your cinnamon, your sugar. I have that chai sugar up there. That could be fun. So we're gonna add, some fruit.
Are you sure?
Mhm. I think so. Well,
Okay.
we are now.
We are now.
It's there.
Getting it done now.
And then I'll show you, like, even this. I mean, that's not bad looking.
Right.
You could present it like that. You could throw a couple mint leaves on it just to add some contrast. Show you here in just a sec. So now you got some strawberry topping. You could leave it like that. I'm actually going to try to squeeze just a little bit more in here.
You're like, no, you will fit.
Just because I want to give it a little bit of a base for my whipped topping so I can get some oohs and ahs here in a sec. So our little, I'm going to add some more sauce here because I have some. This is not technical. This is just literally
Absolutely.
whatever
None
I'm
of it is.
feeling in the moment.
You know what? In Bare Bones Kitchen, we're never technical.
Okay, now if I wanted to get real fancy, I could get out a piping bag and I could make this layer of whipped cream real pretty.
You don't gotta show off though. God damn.
See, I told you this would be a little bit more than enough of the whipped
A little
cream.
bit. You were right. You were right.
And that tub would have been just short, I think. Okay, this is not pretty yet, but it's gonna be.
So Wheeler, you better go get you one of these. You better go get you one of these little glass bowls so you can impress your new friend.
Oh, I wanted you to. I left a little bit of pudding in here because you haven't tasted the pudding yet.
Hey, you don't knock over the beer. Oh, you gave me a little Coke spoon. Great.
It's my
It's my Coke spoon. Oh, jeez. We better not talk like that.
Okay, so this is isn't super pretty, but there's the whipped cream topping. And then I have...
That's good, you guys.
2 beautiful strawberries I'm just gonna set on top. You could do just that. But then I also have some raspberries.
Her birthday is in Wednesday? Oh, it's on Wednesday. Oh, well, happy birthday to her. See, you could make her a delicious trifle. Ooh, and ah her. Ooh. Oh.
Now I added some raspberries on there. Oh, wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Because it's Valentine's.
How cute.
Isn't that cute?
So adorable.
Look at that. Some heart sprinkles. And that's it. We just made a trifle.
Woo. Woo. And we did it in record time. It's like 16 minutes. That's awesome. All right, y'all. That is what we have for you tonight. Thank you very much for joining us in Bare Bones Kitchen. I will see you all on Wednesday. Don't forget, keep showing the love. Keep showing up. Y'all keep doing that, and so do I, because we're back. We're back. We weren't for the whole last month, but we're back now. So,
It's called vacation.
it is called vacation. I need a little reset every once in a while, and, you know, mental health, it's a good thing, I think. Sometimes. But I've had lots of fun in the last month. And I am lining up more special guests. So we will have another special guest next Monday. And this one's going to blow your socks off just like this one did. Okay? Okay. That's where we're at. All right, y'all. So I will see you on Wednesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. 6 p.m. Thank you.